Welcome! So, the other day, me and Philippe went downtown to Ottawa, nation's capital of Canada. It was freezing cold to film a iPhone 10 hyperlapse test. I made an intro there. The audio sounds like this. Today, we are in beautiful nation's capital of Ottawa, Ontario, in Canada. And it's honestly, it's just not usable. So, refilming everything here in my kitchen. But I digress, whatever. So basically the purpose of this video is that I wanted to test out the iPhone 10 camera right here, as I purchased this phone as a secondary camera for what I'm filming this on now, which is the Panasonic Lumix G7. Essentially, I figured it would be a lot easier for me to get a few moment lenses in the future and have that as a secondary camera instead of a point and shoot. And I want to test out a bunch of different travel types of videography and photography with it. Figured a hyperlapse would be what nobody really is doing, and could be pretty interesting to see if it can produce just as good of results as this thing, as I did in my Chile video. So I'm pretty optimistic. I haven't looked at the footage yet, so hopefully the results come out well, as I'm kind of expecting them to. Now, there's like a million tutorials on YouTube on how to do a hyperlapse. I'm not going to spend too much time on this part on how I did it, but essentially all you have to do is take your camera, go like this, point it, find one point on whatever object, building, or thing that you're shooting, and continuously take one step forward, locking onto that point every single step, take another shot, boom, keep moving forward. Now, it would have probably been a lot easier if I had a leveler on my camera on my phone and if I used grid mode, but it was freezing and I was just too lazy, to be honest, to like figure that out. But they're really easy to make, and I'm gonna toss everything into Lightroom, and from Lightroom I'm gonna go into Premiere, edit these things. I'm not gonna show all that because there's other tutorials that are better than what I could probably do anyways on how to do that. I'll link one of them below because it's like a really useful way of how to shoot, edit, and import a hyperlapse. Can't remember the dude's name, I think it's like Dean. But yeah, it's pretty sick. Anyway, so here's what they look like coming out of the camera, and I'm gonna do a quick review of what I think. So I played the hyperlapses a few times back to back so you could really see what they look like. One of the hyperlapses, the one that's on the pub that's kind of going across like this, that one I used the zoom lens on the iPhone 10 instead of the regular standard lens that you get on everything else. Basically, a few things that I would like about them is, one, they'll be a lot nicer when I get a wide angle for this. Just being able to capture more of that frame I think could really benefit these. So I'm definitely interested to try that out. Two, if I had a grid, probably would have looked a lot nicer. And if I had a leveler as well, then I probably could have gotten them a little better. I might try them on the Osmo Mobile. That might help as well. I have one of those, so I will be making a video of a review and some showcase footage from that, filmed in different frame rates and resolutions on this phone as well. But overall, I think the hyperlapses came out pretty solid, for considering that I was just pointing and shooting and just going and kind of just eyeballing it. Quality for the phone, I think, was really easy to use in Lightroom when I put my presets on. Also, I encourage everybody, if you use Lightroom, make your own presets. Don't always buy presets from people because it's just good to learn the program. However, if you do buy them, they are pretty rad, so can't really blame you. But anyway, so yeah, I'm pretty impressed with the iPhone 10's hyperlapse capabilities. If you like this video, subscribe for more. We are nomads, so we make a lot of travel content, and everything we try and do is going to be revolved around traveling. This summer I'll be in Southeast Asia for 2.5 months, so I'm really looking forward to that. Weekly videos every Friday, and for now, goodbye. Thank you.